Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Tim LeCastro. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Tim LeCastro.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys,
and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So a runner on first with one out now, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Acuna is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Spencer Turnbull gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gansby.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Freddie Freeman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And another foul ball. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Runners on first with one down. A bouncer up the middle. Albies scoops it up. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers failed to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now You can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
3-1.
There's ball 4. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. Here comes the first pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 0-2 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Now batting, Spencer Turnbull.
Number 57.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. 1-1 the count to the Tigers pitcher.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Tim LeCastro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He leaks, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ball one to start the at-bat. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Freddie Freeman becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Ivan Nova will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 43, Ivan Nova.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Number 13.
And before a first pitch to the plate, the move to first. But the runner's back easily. Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Head-to-head against Nova. He's hitless in 6 tries. Swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Acuna is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him. So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses, ball one. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And Max Fried will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Candelario is on his way home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, Victor Reyes. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Jake Rogers will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Jake Rogers.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from third. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. Jake Rogers will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Riley.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Max Fried. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Josh Tomlin, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Now at the plate, Ivan Nova. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Cole Calhoun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter.
Next for the Tigers, Tim LeCastro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Swift.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Jonathan Scope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Getting the A few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Set. Here's the 3-1. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And it's in time to get him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors. Kyle Funkhauser enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 36, Kyle Funkhauser.
Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. And the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Left center, base hit. Freeman will head to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Up next for it, left. No left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. A good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And he takes ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 6 and the Tigers 4. Touki Toussaint takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Duvall is there. 2 down. Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. A pitch. Oh, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot outs, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Two and two. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
He's set. Here it comes. Ozzie Albies is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now a throw over. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're up 6-4. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jake Rogers. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Castro will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Ready once again, Tim LeCastro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Detroit. Tyler Flowers is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Jose Cisnero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ender Inciarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Johan Camargo will come on as a pinch hitter. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Braves strand 1. They still lead it 6-4. Tyler Flowers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ender Inciarte remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Bryce Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Alex Jackson is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. First offering on its way.
The second baseman, Jonathan Jones, a defensive change for the Braves. Now playing center field.
The windup and the 0-1.
Christian Cortes.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
For the Braves. Now playing left field. Number 11, Ender Inciarte, a defensive change for the
Popped
Braves.
him up.
Now playing first.
Albies waits on it. 1 down.
Flowers. Now catching number 12, Alex Jackson.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Next for the Tigers.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
High in the air into shallow left center. Albies is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field, and Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they move out in front 7-6.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 73 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 73. Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of the leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. William Contreras will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 60, William
Gregory Soto enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. In there, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Ozzie Albies is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So a nice job there from the Tiger bullpen. 9th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 7-6. Kyle Wright enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Jake Rogers. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in, Gregory Soto.
Now batting.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LaCastro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Runner back safely. At the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Shot toward right center, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Flowers.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Pops this one up. Scope into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Alex Jackson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Jackson, a California-born ball player. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Fouled off. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Final strike for the Braves. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now to the plate, Christian Pache. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Detroit Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Cisnero gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For this afternoon, first for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good... Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
In the air out toward right field. Harper is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That is good.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Swinging a ground ball to third. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, Brian Reynolds. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Next will be Jose Osuna. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 4 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3 pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Phil Gosselin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Adam Hazley waits on deck. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. Adam Hazley will get to take his first cuts here. And he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's a pop-up now. Hayes is there, 1 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The third baseman.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Still 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Victoria.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Jacob.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That evens it up 1-1. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting center, the first baseman, Jay.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The left fielder.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
None out, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Reined in to Frazier at the bag. Over to Bell for the double play.
made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler, runner in scoring position with two gone. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Popped him up. Gregorius is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Eric Gonzalez. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down. Leading off the inning, Phil Gosselin, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Reynolds is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Alec Bohm, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
3-1.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive at it away. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Aaron Nola will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 27.
All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper giving chase. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting. Jose Osuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Jacob Stallings comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. From the stretch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher,
JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a 9-year major league vet. 2-0 now. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Foul. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and out. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Andrew.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Phil Gosselin. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Adam Hazley would be next. Pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So stepping in, Adam Hazley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Nick Birdie answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's now 6-4.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Alec Bohm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they strike. Cole Irvin will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Into the box, Nick Birdie. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Colin Moran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Digging in once again, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stephen Brault, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 43.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. 1-0 the count. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That one's in there. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
From the stretch, Jay Bruce is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 6-4. Christopher Sanchez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. And no one will track it down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hops this one up. Gregorius into shallow center. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Line drive to left. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Gene Segura will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1. There's a drive out to left center field. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
A couple of walks for him thus far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Adam Hazley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Alec Bohm. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
JT Realmuto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 39.
Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pops this one up. Bell trying to get there. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair both come. David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off the pitch.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down. Kevin Newman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Kevin Newman.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Kyle Crick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Andrew Knapp is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit to right. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 22, Andrew.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Popped him up.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Osuna is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Rafael Marchand will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2-2, here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 for the Phillies. Andrew Knapp stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Scott Kingery is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Yeah, 15 for the Phillies.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face. You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to
swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they've taken a one-run lead. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get into history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Striding in, Jose Osuna. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
How about
now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. He's right there on to first, and there were 2 down. Kevin Kramer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So here's Adam Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Michael Feliz moves on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Adam Hazley. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The batter.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Now the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still trailing things. It's 11 to... Adonis Medina enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ke'Bryan Hayes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Eric Gonzalez will stand in again, and he had what has to be considered the big blow of the game so far. This was it. The grand slam back in inning number 8. In the dirt here. And over to third now is the runner. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they... Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi.
And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set, and the pitch. Mickey Moniak is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here it comes, 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jay Bruce. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
11-9 is how this one ends. Pittsburgh put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Kyle Crick takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 9 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.